Except instead of shooting normal bullets and only shooting 2 of them, it shoots 4 bullets that light people on fire. You can literally do damage over time with it. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's broken.
Alright, Brady, watch. I don't know what to do.
Let's talk about the only two items in the game that you can get from the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, which is the dude from Star Wars, is the only NPC that you cannot interact with. He only wants to fight, and he's the only one that will drop you the item. The rest drop you crap. The first out of the 2 things he drops is the Ambient Sniper Rifle. This sniper
I know what to do now.
You don't know how to do that.
So don't.
If you guys remember that from last season, builds, and
Nah.
110 damage to the body, as well as 275 damage. That's a lot.
Where's mine?
I did not know this, but this Ambient Sniper Rifle does not hit fire. When you're not aimed in and you press fire, you basically do a melee where you jolt forward and do damage. The damage numbers are not too bad. I think it's 45 damage and 110 damage to build. So considering it's not just a sniper, it's also kind of mobility and a melee weapon, I think that's pretty sick. As for the other item the Mandalorian drops, it is a normal, everyday jetpack. That's a joke, by the way. It's not really a normal jetpack. It's mythic, and because of that, it recharges. It does not use gas. It does not use anything like that.
Brady, chill, bro, chill.
But after you do, you automatically recharge it, and that will get you back to
Brady says, I'm Daddy, chill.
Talk about the shotgun meta. I might even just do a separate video on it. I'm not too sure, but let's kind of be real here.
He landed on my stream. I don't know what to do.
Shotgun or the attack.
Right now, lick my neck.
I think it's kind of preference. Both of these shotguns are very good in their own ways. The attack is very good at crushing opponents if you're shotgunning someone's box, while the charge is very good if you're holding angles and if you're slow. My only tip
really dumb, because I am really dumb. Brady,
I
I need help.
I promise you, using one or the other does not change your gameplay too much, especially if you find one you synergize well with. The top shotgun actually got a small damage.
Exactly.
So when I say they're even just remember to go and watch my old charge shotgun video.
Hold on.
Just shots will be charged.
Wait a minute.
Track your opponents with it because
I don't know if you have another one
then with the attack, you can use it normally, you can flick. Just make sure you're comfortable with both. The last and final thing I want to touch upon before we get to some of the strats is the gold system and the NPCs. As you guys may have noticed while playing, you now have gold as a material.
I can't do anything.
Build with it. It's not a normal material like metal or wood. What it is an in-game currency called bars that you can only use in-game for in-game items, for in-game quests, only in-game, not in the item shop. You can get it from breaking builds. You can actually get it from opening cash registers, which is pretty cool. You can get it from killing your opponents, and you can get it from opening safes, which have a ton of gold. I highly recommend doing that if you can find it. If you have a lot of gold, or even the NPCs, player characters. These are the current or the past battle pass skins that are randomly scattered around.
I don't know what to do. Oh, here we go.
Cool little white dialogue sign above their head.
Did it?
Interact with them. They'll present you with a bunch of different
Hey, I'm done.
different weapons, doing damage with certain weapons. They'll also offer you to
What I do now?
give you a new one for a certain amount of gold. They'll let you put bounties on other players' heads who are inside the game. That way you can earn even more gold. Now, personally, I think this is a really cool.
I'm gonna get a new suit.
Game using hints from the bounty board as to where they are. You can also hunt yourself and use the tracking unit to see how close your opponent is. If you survive with a bounty on your head long enough, then you actually get the bounty yourself. You get all of that gold to keep. My one and only gripe about the gold system, though, is that it really works on the band. See, in order to get really cool and good items like the exotic sniper, which I'll show in a minute, you need a lot of gold. I'm talking 1,200 gold. Usually I can only find like 50. Well, in case you did not know, your gold actually carries over from game to game in public matches. However, it does not in arena. In arena, every single game you start with 0 gold and it resets at the end of it. Your gold does not carry over. I guess this is not too big of a deal since you can go up to the NPC and hire them and or try to duel with them and then fight them for their weapon. It would just be way easier if gold was easier to come by. As far as I know, I think I covered about everything. I'm looking at my notes. We seem to be good to go. Let's finally jump into game and look at some of those exploits and secret strats. Yeah! Alright, so the first new strat involves the Ambient Sniper Rifle that I just talked about. This thing is from The Mandalorian. You guys know it's a thermal scope, but then if you do not aim in, it melees. That was 110 damage to that wall. What the trick with it is, anytime it's really low, I'll get it one shot. You can just go straight through the wall. So he's gonna hold the wall. He's on 0 ping. And I teleport right behind him. Remember, you need to get the wall low, at least lower than 110 HP, because that's how much damage it does. You don't go through the ramp, but you still get into the box. So I'm going to hold a brick. He goes right through it.
Yeah.
Teleport behind the person.
Yeah, I know.
There's nothing about that. As Kazaki just pointed
Suits.
out, it also repeats fall damage.
I can change my suit now.
No fall damage at all. GG. Something that I did not talk about in the new weapons, because it's not a new weapon, it's a new item, are these 0-point crystals. And once you do that, you can just double jump, and it will...
No, I don't want to quit. No.
Teleport until it runs out, and you go pretty far. About 10 feet. The really sick trick with it is if your opponent is inside a box, stop running.
No,
so inside a box,
tower.
I can get it low, hold forward, and chop as I dash. So I'm gonna dash, and I go right through.
Nobody cares.
I'm gonna dash, hold
Hey, I got a new suit, bro.
Oh my gosh. No.
Right, like one of those.
Oh my gosh.
That's me.
Dash hold forward. Okay, that was...
I'm not coming to the hard.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This strat is busted. Before I see any comments saying, "That's never gonna be useful. You can only find the 0-point crystals in the center of the map." Well, if you break these rocks, you can actually get them wherever these rocks are. So it's really not that hard to find them. And now you can always get inside rocks, even if you do not have the Mandalorian item.
Suit power.
Busted strat is using the quicksand. You
Do you even know how to play this game?
Mm-hmm. Shall
After
do.
a few seconds, you become this little sand.
You can't go to the black shoe.
This one?
Fly around and go so fast. This is
Not that black one.
This is great. That's black. You can also
I don't want
hide
this one.
get free placement points.
Look how much.
We have shields.
Look what I have.
Sand demon. You're so fast. Wait, stand still.
Brady, you see this?
22. What do you have? 100? And then you come out in the middle of a fight.
Oh, I got the same too.
The trick I wanted to show when you
Yeah, all you have to do is go down. Then there's a bunch more.
you get into the little sand thing,
I got
gain
the
the
black
little
one.
speed,
I got the
and
black
then
one
go
and
into your opponent's box and jump up, and you can go straight
You
through.
can't look if you got some more.
Yo, this is the one from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Look at the you can't look at the black and white one.
You would not even see it coming. You'd hear it.
This I've been had this. I know this one is from the Spider-Man one, Venom and Eddie. And yeah, this one. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man. This is Amazing Spider-Man.
Which is truly an exploit. It's had a god peak. So all you
You got the home suit.
You're welcome.
Desert biome.
You got the home suit.
Sand.
I knew they were down there too. I knew there were more suits down there.
Overpowered.
I know. I have that.
What you do
I like
is
that.
you build a ramp
Yeah,
up.
I like it.
That's what
Mhm.
we're peeking.
You're welcome.
You're gonna crouch. Only go down.
Now why is it so fast?
Like below.
I knew they were down there because when I first got on the game, I saw them, and I just never put them on.
so fast?
What?
Why are you so fast?
My character's head is not above.
Running?
That is super level.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything. I can just shoot. So again, if you're in a fight,
fast at
don't
running.
go in the sand.
I mean, he's just jogging too.
Don't let yourself.
He's faster than cars.
And then boom. Llama. Llama must die. Just to prove it, the llama died. The god peak. For the second to last god strat.
Try to climb up a building now.
You gone when you climb up a building on me.
The two fish
Brady, I'm back to
in
this.
front of me, I I
Wait,
have
that's the scorpion. Wait.
there is the 0-point fish, it's blue rarity, and then we have the rift fish, which is purple or epic rarity. When you consume the 0-point fish,
That's a little hard.
you get the same exact little dash
Do you have a great
ability
idea?
that we saw before. You can get this wherever you are on the map because it's a fish. Then the other one is the rift fish, and I think you all know what this is about to do. I consume it. Rift to go,
Yeah,
broken, the best fish Epic has ever added. That's gonna make rotations so insanely good and competitive. And that's why I personally think fishing is the meta.
Oh my
You're
god.
not doing something right. You only get blue weapon rarity loot and above. And the rift fish, that's your entire half and half rotation. You're now set to make endgame. 0-point fish, even more rotation. By the way, I'm in a real map. There we go. Blue S&P. Better than the loot you find in chests. Blue tack, are you kidding me? Look at my loadout. I am set for endgame.
No one.
Fishing is the meta once again.
No one here.
You need to fish to do well this season. I
Nobody
promise
here.
you, especially in competitive. To finish up the video, I quickly want to talk about the exotic rarity weapons. This
Okay.
is the new rarity that is light blue. You can only get it from NPCs. They give you the weapons for it. You may have seen from the previous video. It is the heavy sniper that is exotic rarity. It takes 1,250 gold to get it. That is a lot of gold. You're not going to get that in one game. The best part about it though is that it's not a normal heavy sniper. It does not hit people for
Am I supposed to be flying?
damage or higher. It basically
Look at this.
explodes like a little tiny arrow thing.
I'm gonna fly.
Damage. It's hilariously bad. But the fact that it even exists is hilarious enough. Shout out to the queen. Overall, guys, those are all my tips and tricks, all my secret strategies.
No, not.
Chapter 2, Season 5. If you guys learned something, enjoyed the video, do be sure to drop a like.
Shut up,
Subscribe to the
please.
channel
Shut
right
up.
down here.
Everything gonna be better if y'all shut the fuck up.
Shout out to everyone who's still sharing for the Season 5 Battle Pass. I love each and every one of you. Please let me know if you did use my code because I want to thank you. I want to shout you out. I appreciate
Hey, guns aren't fair.
that you use my code over anyone else's. Otherwise, that's it from me.
Haha, boy.
See you guys in the next one.
What you want, foe? What you want, foe? Boom, boom. You dead.
I wonder why Spider-Man don't do good.
Add the new Google Link.
On me, if Spider-Man had him some guns, he would be set. Wait, boom, 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 boom. I thought he just got gunned down for a second.
They say life is all about making choices.
How many people?
Well, I didn't choose metastatic breast
That's
cancer.
a bit. Oh, shit.
Not the exact type,
He's got his own TVA.
not the specific mutation. But I did pick hope
Gotcha.
and also clarity. By knowing I have a treatment that goes right at it.
Discover Piqray, the first and only treatment that specifically targets PIK3CA mutations in HR-positive HER2-negative MBC, which are common and linked to cancer growth. Piqray is taken with fulvestrant after progression on hormone therapy and has been proven to help people with a PIK3CA mutation live longer without
Yeah, why have to always be black
to any of its ingredients. Piqray can
It's
cause
not.
side effects, including severe allergic and skin reactions, high blood sugar levels,
Oh my god, I just kicked. I just kicked him off the building. I think he's dead.
taking Piqray.
Uh-oh.
Before you start and during treatment.
You see that?
Monitor more often if you have a history of diabetes. Before starting, monitor if you have a history of diabetes.
Oh,
skin reactions, or
what you want, foe?
common side effects include rash, nausea, tiredness and weakness, vomiting, weight loss, hair loss, and changes in certain blood tests.
What you want, foe?
If you've progressed on hormone therapy and you have a PIK3CA mutation, ask your doctor about Piqray.
Jay, I want to see what the finisher looks like.
Guys, so for this video,
Alright, hold on.
showing off a insanely
I will in a second. After when I'm fixing to die, I will.
Now, just like the video I made about 3 months ago,
No,
I'm
but
going
you
to be
can.
showing
You
off
don't
different
die if
building
you
and
do a
editing
finisher right
exercises
now.
that
I know I'm fit. I'll do it like in a few minutes.
techniques, and all of them are extremely useful in game. Basically, what I'll do is show the clip of the pro player
Like this one.
explain to you guys how to do it and why it's useful, and then show how I would practice it and create it. This video is especially going to be useful for all you guys who just switched to keyboard and mouse. I've gotten a lot of comments saying just switch, so this video is
Boom, bam.
Don't worry,
Oh my
guys,
god.
a lot of
He shot a rocket at me.
You're a pro yourself. I promise you, you will.
I think he did.
So with all of that
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Rocket launcher is better than
I
This is my
died.
favorite player to watch. He's essentially getting pushed.
Bro, I was clapping some cheeks though.
Pulls out the lead. I want you guys to
I just need to stay 100 health for as long as I can.
all these do
Yeah, stay away from them guys.
editing out of
On
the
me.
back is one by
I'm the only reason I
one,
die.
one by one, and then cutting the ramp in half.
What?
Obviously for a right-hand peak. This is an even better example
Gotcha.
of it. I'm telling you, Mongo uses this all the time to turn defensive
Oh,
situations
no.
into offensive ones. Here he's getting pressured.
Shotgun,
Goes
no.
for a shot, edits the ramp
Boom.
after that is backwards, and he's basically using
I'm so sorry, man.
I learned this from Resub. We made a whole box fighting video about Mongrel.
Boy, stop playing. Yes, sir.
Go for the shot and the wall replace. You don't want your opponent getting it that easily. However, because there is an opportunity for your opponent to take
Oh, you
it,
can press a random button.
like
No, I know what I'm doing.
ramp over your head, edit outside of your one by one, build another one, and then take your ramp and edit it back into a right hand peak. Now you have 2 layers of protection, potentially 3 if they do not get the wall. That way, say your opponent does get this wall, right, you get a nice shot off of maybe 30 damage. You can still protect yourself with this ramp and turn that situation into a nice right
Oh
hand.
no. Oh no. Oh no. I got hit by that bomb
You're
thingy.
obviously going to take damage from that first shot. However, they're going to get the wall, maybe go for an
God
edit.
dang, this Spider-Man shit.
I told you.
Gets edited back.
It's
Oh,
the color
yeah,
Dragon
I
Ball.
reset the wall as quickly as I can. Say my opponent's pressuring me.
Oh my god. I got hit by a rocket launcher.
It's that easy.
That's not fair.
Second move is from my other favorite pro player to watch, Sambuga. That move right there, fake cone, little edit out to the side as well. It is such a sick and simple move that I believe he gets the kill from. There it is right there. In case you missed it,
Dang.
is it editing the cone up, editing the wall out to the side. This time, I guess he wanted to go for a little fake because he reset the cone. Either way, he still went right back out to the side.
We like Fortnite. I like
That
Fortnite.
guy had no idea where Booger was. I love this move because, as you'll see in a minute,
Oh my
he uses
god.
it both offensively and defensively. Here's the offensive part. Nice little fake out.
You chew on that.
Taking pressure. Then in this instance, he kind of messes up, but it does not matter because that move bails him out. It gives him the time he needs to shockwave away and stay alive for the fight. The tip of this is to build a cone right
I'm not
in
getting
front
no
of
rocket
the wall,
launcher.
hit it once, then immediately
What you on, foe?
front tiles can cone up like this.
You got that help?
By building the wall out to your right or left, towards the left, editing the top left or top right corner. That way you have space to
Oh, you the last.
either build a wall and some cones for piece control. That's the
I haven't done that dirty.
what he loves to do is a
I just whoop up that way in his head.
on that wall. So full speed, he will come down on the cone, hit it, edit up like that,
Ah.
side,
I only see all your
right
suits.
here,
Alright.
reset, you can either shoot the wall,
You think I got a new one? I do. I do. It says new suits. Oh, I have new gadget. Suit mode.
The first part, they're gonna go
What is this? Ooh.
because you're just standing there.
I like
While
this
when
one.
you do, you're gonna edit your cone up like that.
Let's
You're gonna
go.
get blocked.
Yeah, I do have a new
Try
suit.
to get piece control. You already have this wall.
Says new.
What is
Make
it?
sure to
Me
build
too.
This
Nah, go to your suit.
right
Oh,
after he gets his
man.
cone up. That
This
way,
one.
even if he gets coned and walled up like I showed, he could come out.
Oh, it's
That
30%
way,
complete.
just sit
I don't
right
have it
in the
yet.
Go to your suit,
middle,
Jay.
have this nice right hand peak.
There's nothing here.
Your hands look
However
new.
you use this
I know.
move,
I already saw it.
Look at
It's
the skills.
staff.
I know, there's stuff on
Number 3
skills.
is from Mitro.
Skills.
You can tell by the really loud keyboard. You just did it right there.
Oh,
You see
I
how
have 3
easy
points.
is
Let me
that
buy.
kill
It won't let me
was.
buy
70K
anything.
arena
I have 3
point game, and it
points.
makes these guys look like absolute bots. I technically showed this in my piece control video. It's this high wall you throw up that nobody
Cost
ever
3. I have.
expects. This time it allowed him to wall off his opponents, get piece control from the top and the sides. The wall
Ooh,
did not
you
block
have to
his
hold
opponent
him
off per
for
se.
just. Oh.
However, it did allow him to get further piece control, which won him the fight. That guy was not the greatest player.
Oh, I can buy one of
Here's
these.
another clip, this time from Reek. I believe he uses
This goes hard. I'm buying this. I'm buying this. I'm buying this.
2,
What the-
3. There it is again. Again. He just loves this high wall.
Yeah, I bought this. And get even more. Now.
He did it again right there.
Yo, this looks sick.
Kill. Now, the reason why I
Okay,
love
where I go
this
now, young
high
blood?
wall, the flick you do, is because it's useful for two different reasons. One is say your opponent is trying to ramp over you. You can use it to go through the ramp and block them. The way Reek uses it, however, is to basically build someone else's wall before they do. That way he can edit it open and establish piece control on the guy either trying to ramp up, trying to get a shot on him. It's a really simple high wall. It can be 1 wall above you. If you're crazy, it can be 2 like that. I'm telling you right now, nobody ever expects these walls. If you're wondering how you should practice it, you kind of just want to incorporate throwing high walls kind of everywhere. Say you're in a box, you edit out, boom.
Why are you going so
Whenever
slow?
you're ramping at someone,
I messed
do not
up.
get into the habit of trying to ramp over them. Instead, throw that wall up. You just normally as you build. You always
I know.
want these high walls.
The tall one.
Everywhere.
I didn't
I
mean
promise
that
you,
way.
you will catch someone in them. You just need to master them.
But you can get your
Just
YouTube
about
channel.
halfway through,
For me,
another Mongo technique. This is not a new one. It's just something
Oh my
that
God.
people are doing wrong. This Mongo freaks out over a kill. I want to see how many of you guys in the comments can guess what he does wrong here. Same go for the Mongo Classic.
Quick camera.
It's not an optimal one. Do you know why? Well, as Resub also pointed out in this video, way too many people, including myself, are doing Mongo Classic.
suits. I have no suit again.
Here, and that is
It's green.
Good. You're giving your opponent a right
Oh my God.
It's bright. It's the one that you have. I'm 30% complete on it.
Wrong. I originally was not going to include this because everyone knows how to
Whoa.
Mongo now.
They're
But
complete.
then I kind of
That
realized
ain't
I
green.
always do it on the
Well, I
left
thought that
side.
it looked green.
That is not-
This look ugly as a mug.
That's a beautiful right-hand pickup. If you're like me, please start practicing.
Wait.
Position on the right,
I'm running the,
center half.
Amazing Spider-Man one.
Or maybe even the top right. I'm actually pretty bad at it. Oh my god. I've been doing it on the left side. I've been doing it on the left side for so long that it's just built into my muscle memory. So I know this one was shorter and simpler than the other ones. Don't lie right now. How many of you guys have been doing this wrong? Like Mongo himself was doing it wrong, and I just did it wrong. Come on. Right side Mongo classics. Right hand peek. Do not be like Jarian or Mongrel.
Explore the city to upgrade your gear and stuff. Okay.
Technique number 5 is
New side mission unlocked.
Probably the most useful one I'll show. Mitro is about to pull it off. Oh my gosh. He had to stop and clip it. Notice he lets his opponent get his cone, he edits the floor, and right as the guy edits up, 220 headshot along with some walls for piece control. Before you say anything about how I showed this in Season 6, that's not the actual drill. I want to show one more example of it before we get to that. There it is again. We got the piece control. That's why the piece control is important. We're concerned about the piece control and the actual peak. Just like Mitro, you want to let your opponent take your cone. All you want is possession of your floor. Probably put a cone down, that way they cannot ramp over you. Then when the time is right, edit it up. Either go for the shot first, then establish piece control with these 2 walls, or you can establish piece control first, edit that front wall that they'll be in front of, place a ramp and some cones, and finally go for the shot and get the kill that way. From what I've seen, Mitro seems to go for the shot first.
Alright, then.
Immediately build these 2 walls. I would say just practice both ways. When you're up against a really good opponent, go for that piece control first. Just let it be known that Mitro goes for the shot first, and he's the pro. I guess you can help.
I love the Amazing
Control
Spider-Man
out, right?
suit. It's so sick.
Building technique number 6 is pretty much the only high ground technique you'll ever need to use in game. Pogo whips it out right here. It's really simple.
Now I gotta go to
Basically,
Aunt May's
protected
party.
180, even though he technically did not do a 180 there.
Brady, did you go to Aunt May's party?
Control. So you see here, he builds the
So
cone,
over there?
wall, ramp,
What?
floor, side wall as well. He claims everything
Aunt May's
as he
party.
goes up for height. I'm not sure if Bugga has
No.
a favorite
Yeah.
retake per se. He uses this one.
I'll have to go right now.
Pre-building and creative. There it is. There it is again. I promise you, if you watch him for
And there's a
5 minutes,
robbery.
just in creative, you will do it about 30 times. That technically counts as it right there as well. This is almost like a weird combination of the high wall and the first trick we saw where Bugga does that cone edit and establishes counter piece control,
Right
aka
there.
piece control, where you can edit out to the side and not get piece control by the guy on the inside.
That one right
This
there,
time
little
it's
dude.
with a retake that I'm about to teach all of you. At a base
That
level, all
one
the
over
creative
there.
warriors should know this. You're doing a one jump 180. If you don't have this down,
Done.
practice it.
I
This
need
is
to
very
move
basic.
them.
After this, you throw a ramp out, a cone, put
Move
that wall up. It's
forward,
basically a high
Sergeant.
wall. Then you're going to edit
I need
through,
a hot
place a
wall.
floor and wall. That way, nobody can piece control you. And finally, choose which direction you're going to go. I go left.
need
You're
to
going to build a
move
wall
them
there,
up and
edit
there.
that out, and then you can finish it however you want. You can do
I need
an
to move
elevated cone
backwards, so
jump.
I need to
You can
throw
throw
it
a
right
wall here and keep going up.
What are you playing?
A ton of different options.
Right
Always have to
Brady, are you still playing Spider-Man, Brady?
That's a safer way in case anyone gets inside your box. You can edit like that. If you watch other pros know, they'll catch people inside here and edit
Got
like
him.
this. So they
Which
won't
level
be
are you on?
that way. Or if they're already above the guy, they'll edit down at it like that. I'm not
No,
kidding
you
when I
ain't seen
say
it.
this
No.
is the only retake you need for actual games. Also,
Good,
I just
bud.
realized it is
Bye.
a counter to the Reed high wall. Because if Reed tries to wall you off, you're going to say, no, I watch it's Jarian. Then you come and kill Reed, you win the World Cup. All from this video about a simple building and editing drill. Feels good, man. Second to last building technique is a good one, but low-key might be overpowered. You saw right there, one of my friends, Kytrex, who
right
won the
here.
mobile FNCS, he sent me this, and he swears
Let me
it is the
right
most
here.
broken technique. You build a door,
Oh, yeah, here we go.
jump up on
Let
it,
me.
and it gets you high ground without making any sound,
Bro,
without
you
missing
talking
any
to
other
yourself?
builds. I'm telling you, it's broken. Those clips are from Kytrex's friend.
I think
That's
Brady talking to
all-
herself.
All you do is edit a door on the back side of your 1x1, jump up on it, and then jump up on the top of it. You basically don't make a sound. I think this move has potential, boys. You
Yeah.
might even be able to use it with Mongrel's move. Shoot, boom. Probably would not be that effective if the guy is right on your wall. However, in a big trio fight, your opponent cannot see you at all. You're just chilling right here. You just gotta master the quick door jump. This was nothing like any of the other moves I showed, but you guys are always asking for new techniques.
Look, I got
If
12
you
seconds
get a
away.
kill with it in arena or a tournament,
I do.
send it to me on Twitter. I want to see
How you know?
utilizing this move. I'm so quick with it. Final clip
You
is
see,
a
y'all
really
got 12
short one,
seconds.
no audio because Bugga is playing some Juice WRLD. It's a pretty nice kill. What I want you guys to pay attention to though is his movement. His movement is absolutely ridiculous. The entire time he has eyes on the target, and he's on keyboard and mouse, remember that. He's moving to the side, double movement, as he builds, as he edits, as he establishes piece control. He's moving to the left because of his double movement binds. If for some reason you guys do not have your setup, you just want something that is not a moving finger for you hold left key. I have left alt here, which I hit with my thumb. Then for move right, you want the opposite, so you do not want that on your left index finger. I put it again on my left thumb. I have it on C, but I'm not too good.
Buddy, what do I do when I'm in here?
You can see I'm straight from the side. I can build because
You took
none of
mine
my
first.
major building binds are on my thumb.
Wait, no, that ain't sound right.
Not too good at this. I also have to avoid the storm coming in. And all you want to do is just start building and practicing your double movement binds. Do everything you're already good at. Stuff like tunneling, high ground retakes. Utilize your double movement while you do these things. With enough practice, you can get Bugga level. He is insane and way better than I am. Papa Jarian's orders. Overall, guys, those are 8 extremely useful building
Ooh, I'm
tools
glad
to
this one-
practice and creative. I promise you right now, all of them will definitely improve your mechanics,
No,
as
no,
well as
no,
just be
no,
helpful
no.
to use in real fights. Let me know down below which
How?
is your favorite, as well as any I may have left out. On top of that,
I don't know what to do.
be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here.
Alright, I'm done. Nice party, even though
Shout out to Evergreen Screen for using code
didn't go anywhere.
Jarvin. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Nothing.
We're nearly at
Alright,
1
I'm dipping out of here.
subscribers, which is crazy. I need some ideas what to do for the 1 million subscriber special. Drop some ideas down below. Otherwise, that's it for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later. Hey guys, so for this video, we're going to be looking at a bunch of Secret Season 4 tips and tricks. Usually when the season first begins, I do sort of like a how to win guide, and it's not that those are not useful anymore. I'm sure a lot of you would like it. I just feel like I covered most of what's new in my video from yesterday. So for this one, we're going to be covering everything that I left out that I really have not seen anywhere else on YouTube. These include secret features to rotate faster, insane, almost pay-to-win techniques to change your character's skin, as well as a full and complete guide to all the new fish that are in the game. So I hope you're excited. I know all of these tips and tricks are going to be very, very useful. And without further ado,
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Alright, that's where I go.
And arguably the most frustrating change that Epic implemented is the fact that chests no longer have a 100% spawn rate. Yes, you heard that correctly. Chests no longer spawn every single time. From what I've seen, they're apparently a max percentage of 70% and a minimum percentage of 50%. It really doesn't matter the exact percentage. Is that it is not 100%. My big tip for getting around this is that once you drop off the battle bus, you should not be looking for a house with a chest. This used to be very viable because you know the chest would be there. Nowadays, that is not the case. Instead, I recommend anytime you see a house, look inside for floor loot and land on the floor loot. Floor loot is obviously not guaranteed to be there, but if you can see it, you know it's going to be there, so you should land on it. Oh, before I forget, this does not only apply to
what? Spider-Man?
near a gas station or just any regular floor loot spawn. Land on it if it's a gun like a shotgun or TAC SMG. I don't want to see any of you guys complaining about the fact that you lost an early game fight because you had no guns when you landed on the chest. As annoying as it is that Epic changed it, the fact of the matter is that you're going to have to deal with it. Secret trick number 2 is now that pumps are back in the game, you're actually able to side grade a charge into a pump. As you guys can see, I'm currently in a custom arena game. I have 0 points because I have not played this season. Regardless, I have a full charge shotgun, and when I walk into an upgrade station, I'm able to side grade it to a pump for only 60 mats. 20 materials for each, and now I have a pump. I can also side grade it back if I wanted to for the same exact amount. By far the best part about it though is if you have a purple or gold charge shotgun, you can side grade that for the same exact amount. I'm side grading to a purple pump, which is one of the best shotguns in the game, for 60 materials. I'll tell you guys right now, the gold and purple pumps are the best shotguns, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make a video about them. Just keep in mind, whenever you find a purple or gold charge shotgun, you can side grade it to the best pump shotgun and the best overall shotgun in the game for 60 mats. That is broken. Moving on, we get all the new fish because, as you probably see, there are a lot of them. In my video from yesterday, which was the everything new from Fortnite chapter, I said that there are 40 different types of fish. The reason I said that is because when you press your map button, in the top left, you can see a little fish icon. It's a new fish page. It's numbered from 1 to 39.
Alright, I'm finished. Finally. I can go.
As the person might guess, you see that there's 40 different types of fish, right? Well, not exactly.
What?
The way that it actually works
How is that gay?
different types of fish with 5 variants of each type, and you just missed it. Alright, as you can see,
I didn't say that,
8
so.
different types of fish in front of me. I line them up in rarity order because I'm a nerd neck. Starting at the beginning.
Ready, I got some new moves.
This is the most
I can grab people and swing them around and throw them.
fishing holes. You guys should know what it does. 25 white HP.
It's, I have to hold my triangle
After
button.
that, we have Whopper, who people thought were nerfed. Everyone on Twitter kept saying that it only heals for 40, but as you can see in the bottom left, it heals for 50, the same amount as last season. Still on the other stuff, we have
Well, no, my gloves.
which does the same exact thing as the Whopper, except
What?
it works for health.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm going to show you Jellyfish
What?
off. Again, it's blue rarity, just like the shield jellyfish.
Yeah.
It literally looks exactly like a jellyfish. And when I consume it,
Okay.
it gives me a splash effect as well as 20 health or shield. I'll prove that it gives you shield, by the way. Just healed myself up with the banded bazooka, which is back. The jellyfish. It gives me 20 shield. Now, as you can hear, the mates around 20 shield.
Corona.
It's basically like a chug splash. It's just a fish. The fish list is the spicy fish. I love the name of this. It looks pretty sick. It looks pretty demonic, actually. Once you consume it,
That dude said, "Let me lick you up and down."
as well as a speed boost. It's essentially a pepper in a fish.
We're gonna go around town.
Down.
Fast. Oh my gosh, I'm tracked.
I'm gonna save the world.
That was not 60 seconds, by the way. That was about 30. Second to
Let me
last
lick
of the
you
new
up and
fish.
down.
Only purple one, the Hop Flopper.
Let me lick
This
you
bad
up
boy
and
does not
down.
look that cool. I'm sorry, Mr. Hop Flopper. However, when you use it, you get the same 15
Oh, I have to fight this.
as well as low gravity, almost like a moon rock from season 5, I believe. If I build up really high up and fall down,
Okay.
this is the same effect you get from a bounce pad that you get from a lot of low gravity stuff. It should also last about 30 seconds. Finally, the 8th new fish, or really the 5th new fish, the final of the 8, is the thermal fish. This thing
I got a
is
new one.
crazy.
It's wing kick.
It's golden.
You swing towards them and then you kick them.
Rarest, even though it's not too hard to find. And as you can assume, once consumed, you get thermal vision. You also get a 15 HP heal just like the other two. The main point is the thermal.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
You
It
can't.
is really hard to see, so I would not recommend
This
building it.
thing just said,
Any
"Hey,
opponents that
from
would
my
stand out, I'll
TV."
show a little clip that I saw from Benji Fishy. Benji tested it, and you could not see people in bushes, which kind of sucks. Still, you can see people through their builds, you can see them as they're building up. You can see them pretty much everywhere, and they stand out like a sore thumb in the thermal vision. Overall, it's pretty awesome. Those were all 8 new fish. Hopefully that taught you what they do, what they're useful for. What I want to show now is how you can actually get more fish quickly in a much more efficient time. Like before, I'm in a standard arena game, and you can actually destroy fishing holes with one shot from the boat. So I'm going to aim for it, shoot it, and I get 3 different fish. That is so broken. From one shot with the boat, I now have full HP and shield. Oh my gosh. Every single fishing hole on the map, when you destroy it with the boat, you get 3 different items. It could be 3 weapons, it could be 3 fish, it could be a mix of them. So this one is not as good. Actually, no, 2 floppers and a blue SMG. That's pretty solid. Boats are going to be really overpowered this season, guys. You almost don't even need to land at a spot anymore. You can just land at a fishing hole, and then all of a sudden you have a full layout. It's all blue. Then the other way that you can get way better fish much faster is by upgrading your fishing rod to a pro fishing rod. It's blue ring, looks like this. It's yellow with a little banana at the end, and it gets you a much higher chance of getting much better fish. Fishing hole with my pro fishing rod. What do we get? Moss. You know how I said there are 5 different types of each fish, of the 8 variants? What I mean by that is that each different type of fish has a bunch of different colored variants. This one is a green flopper. It's literally just a green version of the normal orange flopper. It does not do anything different. It looks the same with your inventory. You drop it, it becomes a normal flopper. The only reason it's cool is because when you go to your fishing log, you can see all the different types of fish you caught. I caught 5 big floppers in total. I think this is 56 centimeters, which is not actually that big.
I can get this skin if I do all my challenges.
57 centimeters. All the fish I just mentioned, all 8 of them have 5 different variants. And the variants just look different. They don't give you any sort of special effect. They all work the same exact way. So I know that was a lot to take in. That's a lot of fish knowledge. Just know fish are the meta this season. They are going to help you win a lot of games. The following trick
If I do all my challenges, I can get that
I've seen
skin.
some people call it pay to win. shapeshifter emote.
If he finishes all of his challenges.
It should just be a normal default skin. Nonetheless,
No, I can't play it in like Fortnite, but I can play it in
Save the world.
And
That's not cool then.
A default. Now I'm a default. It does not last that long. So
Save the world sucks.
shape-shift into them and you kill them in a
Because it's
one-on-one.
not.
That's pretty cool. Onto the new locations, and you probably know the two main ones by now. You have Doomsday Main, which used to be Pleasant Park. It's got a huge house at the back now that is Doom's house, as well as a vault and giant lair underground where Doom is. When I say Doom, I mean Dr. Doom, by the way. And then the other one is the Sentinel's Graveyard, which has all the big Sentinels, which are basically giant robots just laying at them. I don't watch any Marvel movies, so I don't know why they are there, but they are, and they do have some pretty cool features. Firstly, yes, they do have loot on them. You can get weapons, utilities, shields, all of that stuff just right on top of them. I see some shields right on his leg. However, the reason I came here is to show you this picture. You see this purple glowing orb that all of them have on their hands? If you jump on it, it actually catapults you all the way over to a different one. You can go around in a giant circle. Boom. It's very relaxing. I'm not sure how many there are in total, maybe 5, and you can just keep going around as long as you don't move. Oh,
I get to get
this makes it really easy to do because you can just move to the side of it, get whatever loot you need to, a buggy bomb, you just build up all the challenges, you can rotate right over to the next one. Especially with this house here, it makes it
What's Alpine
really
Ace?
good
The boy one?
landing spot. And speaking of solo landing spots, it's hard to beat these Stark jets. These are the jets that are behind you when you first get in the game. You go past the battle bus. 3 of them spawn every match.
I just wait for some water.
One is here. This is the other. They have drones flying around them, which you can break through, as well as a crate inside of it, which has even better loot. They also have henchmen, but I'm in arena, so they're disabled. I guess I'll leave the match, and I'll go back at the normal game. I also wanted to mention that there's a finite amount of spawns that these Stark jets can go to. You can see this is at this spot. They can't just randomly go anywhere. There are certain locations they will always be. So these sentries guard it, you guys know that. They have the energy rifles that are actually strong. The trick I wanted to show though is that if you walk up to a downed one, you can actually interact and hack it. Once you hack it, they become part of your team and they help you out. You hack all of them. They won't shoot you anymore, they won't try to damage you, they'll just run around as your boys. Hey, I
if you get
at these Stark jets, that's
if you get Save the World, you'll need to jump
the
into
first
the
big Silver Surfer's Horde. All it does
Yeah.
is send you up in the air, basically glide or redeploy, and it has a 25-second cooldown. I have heard you
I can drop you 1 legendary, I'll drop you 3 purple,
yeah, you can
and I'll drop you like
so that is going to be useful. It's basically an easy way to phase into boxes. Coming through. Oh my gosh, all the W keys.
I'll give you one of
You
the.
gotta look at Groot's Bramble Shield. This is basically a ball. Just roll around in it.
I'll give you a white.
It
I'll
also
give you
has a
that white
25-second cooldown, and it also does break bombs. Since I'm already here, I'll also show Doom's abilities. Why not? Dr. Doom has 2 abilities, including Dr. Doom's Mystical Bomb and Dr. Doom's Arcane Gauntlets. The Mystical Bomb, you just charge up a big energy bomb right on the ground. It does destroy builds and it sets them on fire, as you'll see.
Brady, you there?
20-second cooldown, not too bad. Then
Probably.
the Arcane
I'm gonna check if he's still
Gauntlets, these are
on.
the little hand things you can see I'm holding. And you get these tiny little bursts of energy that you
He's
throw
still on.
at you. They destroy builds, of course. They don't do a ton of damage. But you also get...
You said, Brady said, let me lick you up and down.
Double jump. It's this arcane jump. One last thing is that the arcane gauntlets do 35 damage to people, while the mystical bomb does 60 damage if you get a direct hit. For the final little secret Easter egg trick, it's 2 little locations that I think are pretty funny. We're gonna go to the Authority because that's where the first one is. By the way, if you did not know, the Authority is right there. There's a lot of boxes, there's spider webs, nothing is here, there's no henchmen. Well, there's not a lot of henchmen, there's also no jewels, there's nothing except what I'm about to show you. So basically at the top, you have this depressed henchman henchman. He's alone. All of his henchmen brethren are gone. He even has a little shrine for Brutus. How cute. He's got a picture. He does not attack you unless you get really close. Ah, don't hurt me. Luckily, there's a campfire up here, which is new. Like I said, there are 2 Easter eggs. This is the second one, even though this one is technically 2 of them. It is Jennifer Walters.
Now I gotta play as Mary Jane Watson.
Skin I'm wearing. The law offices of Jennifer Walters. It's a right at Retail Row. It's really nothing crazy. It just replaced my house. Now, if you come back to the business side of retail, the one building that always gets changed has been changed once again. This thing used to be like a Halloween store. It used to sell flowers. Now if you go to the back of it, another old Brutus henchman base with another depressed henchman. Well, actually, this one's not really depressed. He seems to be pretty happy. Just like Jennifer Walters' law offices, this is not too great of a spot. It's more of just something funny to show your friends.
Trash.
Hopefully you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Overall, guys, those are all the secret season 4 tips and tricks that you definitely need to learn. Hopefully I didn't repeat myself from yesterday's video. I apologize if I did. I also hope I did not leave anything out. Again, if I did, call me out on it. On top of that, if you enjoyed this video or learned something new, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel down here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone on the screen for using code for the battle pass. I'm gonna try to shout out everyone, so DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I usually respond on Twitter that you use my code, and I will shout you out. Otherwise, that's it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later. Hi guys, so for this video, I'm going to cover 8 of the best landing spots in Chapter 2, Season 4. Now, before I get into it, I have to stress the fact that chests no longer have a 100% spawn rate. Hopefully Epic changes it back at some point. I really don't know why they changed it, but at the time I'm making this, chests only spawn 50% of the time. Why this is so important is that it makes solo looting routes a lot more RNG. As most of you know, I only try to show uncontested, safe spots that have good loot. However, due to this change in chest spawn rates, these spots are going to be a lot riskier. Don't worry though, because they're all still viable as long as you follow my tips and tricks. So with all of that being said, let's get into these landing spots. Alright, as you can see, I am in a custom arena game. I have not been grinding that much. I need to start playing more. Nonetheless, our first spot is right outside Misty Meadows at this hill. It's to the east of Misty, as you can see, and it's easily one of the best landing spots since it's only a solo spot. This is where the hill is. It overlooks Misty Meadows, and we're going to land on the henchman crate. Break that, there it is. Usually gives you heals, some weapons, utility. We're then going to come to the south, to this house that has a chest. Hopefully it spawned because 50% spawn rates are not good. Hey, it did. I'm going to start farming wood just so I can get max. There's a lot of wood and brick over here. Take the brick as well. And then I'm going to start rotating east towards the bridge. Over here you will find some cars, a truck. I already have a pretty good loadout. I'm going to break this for the metal and the chest. I also advise you to farm the bridge itself to get max metal. Once you have about 800, 900 materials total, you want to come down the hill and go to this spot with the boat. The boat is the most important part of this route. No chest in the house, unfortunately. There are fishing rods, but we do not need that since the boat is going to farm for us. Look at that. I'm also going to come to this house that has a chest. One unfortunately did not spawn. You can see I already have too much utility. Continuing on, we're basically at the end of it. We have almost max brick and wood, and all you want to do is just keep using the boat to fish. Fishing is overpowered this season. I literally have too many floppers. That's how busted boats are. Anyways, at this point, you're pretty much set for the rest of the match. All you need to do is find some metal. You can either boat all the way down to Slurpee if you want to. You can come up this hill and just run to zone if it's at the center of the map. You just want to get max metal because you should have a ridiculously good loadout. And that's basically it. For the second spot, it's a hot drop. It's right outside Steamy on this beach. And just like the last spot, it is all about fishing. So if you're uncontested, you can land on the boat. However, if you are contested, I suggest landing on the first chest, which did not spawn. Unlucky. Doesn't matter because there's floor loot. You also want to farm some brick. This spot has a ridiculous amount of mats. After that, I swim across because there's even more floor loot, farm more brick. The boat is at the tip of the beach, and you're basically gonna shoot all the fishing holes because there is a crazy amount of them. You pretty much only get blue weapons from these holes. The jellyfish will get you to full shield, or the slurpfish. There's a second chest that spawns here. The 50% chest spawn though, it did not spawn. We're chilling though because of the boat and the fact that you can fish. After you loot up a decent amount, come over to this little island. It is behind Steamy. There's a chest spawn in the bush. Our first chest that spawned. Let's go. You want to take the boat still and come behind Steamy. Get out of it to these 3 shipping containers. All of them have chests, but we'll see how many actually spawn in. Did this one spawn? Nope. So only 1 chest. Continuing on, you're going to take the boat and come over to this area, which is where you're going to get max metal. All of these cars give you about 50 metal, and if you're still not max, you have these that again give you metal. At the top over here, there's fishing rods, as well as another chest, more metal. The shark is so annoying. Just avoid any sharks and come up the river. This is how you're going to get to zone. I would just be careful of anyone rotating out of Steamy. Usually they'll be gliding, but it's always good to just be aware. Last thing you need to do is just get wood, which is really abundant in this map. So if you want a really uncontested, really low-key solo spot, you're not going to find anything better than that one. You just really have to be willing to use boats. Boats are the meta this season. Look what you get from 1 fishing hole. That's ridiculous. The third spot is one without boats. On the map, it's right outside Craggy, next to Doom's Domain. It's that big bridge, and you're going to want to aim for the left side of it. Even though I'm alone in this lobby, I'm pretty sure I have the God Drop. Look at that. Oh my. This building has 1 chest, floor loot. It also has a lot of metal to farm. I'll run over here because there's usually floor loot. Farm the car a bit, even though cars are so freaking bad. Why did Epic have to change them? On the bridge, there's 1 chest spawn here. Unfortunately, it did not spawn, but there's also 1 under it, which you can use these stairs to find. It's right here. I'll start farming these just to get close to max metal. This whole bridge is metal, so do not forget that. From there, I'm gonna run back up the bridge and across it, go back under it on the other side because there's another chest spawn that is not here. Don't be sad because you're actually gonna jump off of it into the water. Don't jump off bridges in real life, kids, please. You're gonna run in this bush where there's usually a chest. Epic, bro. What are you doing to my video? And you're gonna swim towards the northeast. This is another chest spawn in this bush. Please be there. Oh, come on. I guess the good thing is that it's realistic. These solo looting routes are much harder if you're not fishing. I'm already at max brick, and I'm gonna come back up here. This building has a chest as well. It also has these chain link fences for metal. Finally found some shield. Go on top of it. Do not forget to do that because there's 2 floor loot spawns. Also some ammo. Zone just started moving in and I'm at max brick and max metal. I'm gonna walk over to these bricks because there's 2 slurp canisters. There used to be a henchman chest that was removed, and I'm gonna finish my looting route by coming up towards Dave Hill. You can just take these wood pallets because they will not. There's usually a chest spawn there, and there I have max mats. The only downside to this route is again 50% chest spawns. Still, I'm at the center of the map. I have max mats, which some of the fishing routes do not. It all depends if you get lucky with finding shield or not. But again, that's gonna happen everywhere you go on the map unless you fish. Spot number 4 is a mix of a fishing route as well as just a normal route. On the map, it's where I almost did not visit. This is where FaZe Mega lands. I'm just gonna call it Mega's Mansion. You can see it's behind Sweaty. It's also next to 3 other really good solo landing spots. There's Fort Crumpet, which is really good. There's this house, which is really good. And there's this area, which is also really good. The reason I'm landing here is because it's next to one of the Stark jets, and of course, the slurp canister. You want to land outside first. There was a chest up there in case you did not see it. There's also loot on top, so make sure you hit that. And when you come down, there's a chest spawn here. Oh, epic. And in this room, in the basement, there's a henchman crate and a normal chest. You're basically guaranteed shield, which is awesome. But remember, do not use the shield. Hold on to the shield as long as you possibly can. Basically, as soon as you finish looting, you want to run out and go this slurp truck. Even with the Stark jets here, nobody should land here because they have to be psychos to go against those robots alone. You can, if you really want to, kill all the Stark robots, get the blaster, but that's not always going to be there, obviously. So I'm just going to show you my normal route where they're not there. I need to hit this chest. Let me hit the chest. This is the third chest, and we're already stacked on shield. Look at that. You then have a choice to either hit this house or come over here and fish. The guy landing over there might run up to this house first, so I would say come over here and fish. Please spawn. Yes, the chest spawned, and I have a fishing rod. As you fish, make sure you're careful. Nice little shield fish. I'll take that. And I'm then gonna make my way over to this little bonfire area that, of course, did... Oh, it did spawn. Yes! We got good RNG this game. Max chugs, oh my. One strat I've seen Mega do is he will sit in this bush and wait for the guy pushing from that other house. He usually gets a lot of kills that way. Otherwise, he'll just rotate to this house that has 2 chests. This is gonna get me to max brick. And as you can see from where I am on the map, I'm decently centered. All you need to do is farm metal, which I usually do right there. Pretty solid overall. Halfway through, and let's go back to a fishing spot that does not rely on a boat, but it does use one. This spot is outside Retail Row. It's this tiny little lake area right here. Over in that area is one of these Starkjet spots. It really does not matter if that lands there because that's just free tags for you. Make sure to land on the top of this building for that chest, come through the little crack, and come under the staircase for the second chest. I'm not going to use my shield because I'm going to rely on fishing for that. There's also this ice machine. This bad boy is the most important part of this looting route. There's 2 boats, by the way. Oh my gosh, look at these jellyfish. Give me that shield. There's a chest spawn in this tiny building, and there's also a 4th chest. We got lucky in every chest spawn this game. Feels good. Just imagine if Epic reverts that change. All of these spots are going to be so good. Make sure you farm all the boats because all the boats are metal. The fake boats, that is. I recommend you guys keep your eye out because this is a good landing spot. There's 3 chests there, so someone might come to grief you on the zip line. It's not often they do that, but again, people are crazy nowadays. I usually hop back in the boat and keep fishing. I'm going to get out really quickly and farm this brick. I look over here because that is a looting route. A guy will likely have looted that spot. I really like this route because you're pretty close to the center of the map. You have a boat, which means you can fish. You have near max mats, and you can always get it at this bridge. Once you explode these fishing holes, you take some solid shield fish. They get a max shield. You can take whatever leftovers are at this bridge. That's only if Zone is in this area. If Zone is far away, you're obviously not going to be able to come over here, and you're going to have to find steel somewhere else. All in all, you'll have pretty solid loot. Not the greatest with the white AR. However, you'll be stacked on shield, and you will have a great central location with a boat. You will always make it to Zone. Spot number 6 will go back to my roots with one of the original spots I showed 10 months ago, and that is Logjam Woodworks. It's right outside Holly Hedges, behind Weeping Woods. Regardless if I'm contested or uncontested, I try to land at the bottom. I had a pretty bad drop this time. I landed here just to show you how fast I can get max wood. It's been like 10 seconds and I'm max wood. Usually there's a floor loot spawn on this. Unfortunately, there was not one this time. And then I'll come into the main factory building, which has 4 chests. One chest is behind these pallets, did not spawn. The second chest is under here, it did not spawn. Third chest you gotta build up for if you land on the bottom. It is on this side, and it's finally here. A chest. I'll also farm the top of it for metal because you want to get max metal and wood really fast. I'll then drop down to this little door where there should be a 4th chest. My RNG was really bad this game. I'll then come inside and hit the 5th chest. It's really not...
The same as yours. Yes, it is. Bruce. I'm gonna look at your past video. Of course you can.
Spread like a very little stupid self. No. Yes.
Really? Is it blurry?
Do you have a streaming PC? No. Only thing on friends. That was good, bro.
It's the thing that we did. How do I revert it? No. I'm doing it.
You sound excited.
I'm gonna fix it. Alright. Because everything was supposed to go fine, so...
Prom, that beautiful time of the year that all you can hear in the hallways is, are you going to prom? Or you think she's going to say yes? And of course, every girl's going to be talking about one thing. So what are you going to wear?
I think something pink. I don't know.
Blah, blah, blah. These guys don't even go to our school. Last but not least, the ones who hate prom. Can we not go to prom? Over it.
You gonna prom with me?
Yes! Yes!
Hey, you want to go to prom with me?
Oh my god, yes! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Guys, it's the wrong girl.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I heard one of the guys say they want you to goth girl to prom.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it's that guy.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
No, I need to talk to you about prom.
Well, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go to prom with you.
No, I don't want to go to prom with you either.
Then why are you following me?
Well, I want to take Electra to prom, and I want you to help me take her.
Oh, that's why you were following me. Okay, well, not my problem.
Whoa, wait, please, I have to take her to prom.
So?
Can you help me?
No.
Or I'll take you.
Okay, let's go. Yo, don't take this the wrong way.
What?
I need to show you something.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Did you know about this?
Yeah.
You're dead. Like the squirrel in Mario.
Can you just answer?
Yeah. Under one condition.
What condition?
Get closer. Get closer. Get closer.
I'm getting closer!
Cox Internet is #1 for streaming video according to Nielsen data. Stream, chat, and stay connected.
Type 2 diabetes isn't easy, but if you're the 1C, Steglatran is built to build on your efforts. One daily pill that combines 2 proven medications that work in 3 different ways. It helps your body create less sugar, make more insulin, and remove some sugar.
Steglatran is used with diet and exercise to help lower blood sugar levels in adults with type 2 diabetes. Serious side effects can happen, including pancreatitis, which may be severe and lead to death. Other serious side effects include dehydration and genital yeast infections in men and women. Before you start taking Steglatran, tell your doctor if you have ever had heart failure or problems with your kidneys. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal.
What's up?
Kidney problems sometimes.
I made a new one so Brady could hopefully
as
join.
have serious urinary tract infections. Steglatran may increase the risk of lower limb amputations. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Steglatran and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection. Other serious side effects include low blood sugar, serious allergic reactions, severe joint pain, and skin reactions. Do not take Steglatran if you are allergic to ertugliflozin, sitagliptin, or any of the ingredients in Steglatran. Stop taking Steglatran and call your doctor right away if you have any symptoms of a serious allergic reaction. Your doctor may do blood tests before and during treatment to check your kidneys. If you're the type to not give up, ask your doctor about Steglatran.
I know it's my first day of college. Okay, I'll call you back. I'm going to class.
Hello.
Oh, freshman.
No, eres latina. What's your name?
Oh, I know. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, Jane, save the corn.
Save the corn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll save the corn. Hey, what's up?
You just want a party tonight?
Party tonight?
Yeah.
On a school night?
For sure.
I don't go to parties.
You don't go to parties? This is college. Can't go to class.
Hey, where's class?
I don't know. I'm skipping it.
Sorry, I'm late. Where's everybody else?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I totally missed homework. Wait. Excuse me. Where's the teacher?
Good afternoon, class. Sorry for the delay.
Your shirt's off.
Welcome to English 101. So, let's start with a roll call, shall we?
Is that Bella Hadid? No.
Bella Hadidi?
Present.
All right, guys, this semester we'll be covering 6 books.
Wait, 6 books? That's like 30 pages a night.
Haven't you heard of plagiarism? Who reads?
That's my essays.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Sorry, what is prom? so you don't have PE? She said PE.
Alright, guys, sorry. Got a text. We gotta go.
Well, it's class is done. Party at my house.
He didn't say class dismissed. I am not gonna leave until he says class dismissed.
This didn't get any worse. Same.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm your roommate. This is our dorm.
Not you!
What's that supposed to be?
You were hooking up with like everybody. I don't know, you have like 20 boyfriends. All I've seen you do is kiss.
Oh, no. I would never bring that here.
Okay.
Plus, what happens in the hallways stays in the hallways.
Catherine, what the hell? Were you making out with Taekwon in the hallway?
Why are you coming out in here disrespecting me and my dorm mate?
Are you kidding me? What are you talking to? You know I hate when you do this.
Because I like it.
What does that do with anything?
Because we talk like this.
What are you doing here?
Why are you still here? Why are you still here?
I'm going.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Don't call me stupid.
Hello, Mama? Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I can't do college. I'm just gonna go home and then study in the house.
Did you drop this?
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Well, I should probably get back to my room.
Never mind. Okay? I'm pretty sure those are the stairs.
Oh, don't even worry about that. That's neither here nor there. But I was gonna ask you.
Yes?
I was wondering, maybe
Yes?
you can tell my girlfriend Catherine that I'll be back later.
You know what? Go.
I'm starting another party on PlayStation.
Where am I gonna sleep?
You are? Wow.
I might watch YouTube for a little. Like at 10, I might go to sleep. Well, no, at 10 o'clock I'm going to sleep. Alright. God. Jay. At 10 o'clock I'm going to sleep.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
take your mic off if you're gonna fall asleep. I'm not trying to hear all that snoring.
At 10 o'clock I'm going to sleep. I want to go to sleep right now.
You realize you can't force yourself to go to sleep, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. My mic is not on because I'm going to leave myself right. Just call my name. I might just look.
Johnny. Alright. So you're gonna stay up for 30 more minutes? You trying to play Fortnite?
Wait after the video.
Alright. Oh, my ass is starting to hurt. Tell me when the video's over and I'll hop on. Cause I'm trying to catch our arena dub before you or me go. Done fighting.
Great, I'll check it out.